Ahead of the first anniversary of his administration on 29 May, President Bola Tinubu is set to inaugurate a series of projects completed under his government to mark 1 year in office. In a statement by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the President will inaugurate concrete-paved road in Apapa and Tinkan Island Port, and thereafter he will virtually inaugurate the refurbished Third Mainland Bridge and 330 roads and bridges across the country. President Tinubu will also inaugurate Lagos-Calabar Highway, estimated to cost about 15 trillion naira. The President will return to Abuja on Tuesday to begin another round of inauguration, which includes the Southern Parkway, National Assembly Complex named after him, and in Aseni Portland, Compressed Natural Gas Reserved Engineering Center in Utako. Our senior correspondent Sarah Ayukwan Adidoja Salam Adeni are monitoring the inauguration on Lagos Island, and they join us now for more updates. Now, Sarah, let's begin with you. How far are preparations for the commissioning or flag off of the Lagos-Calabar Highway coming? What update do you have for us?
Of course, preparations are in top gear, as we've seen that this project, which is a 700-kilometer Lagos-Calabar Highway project of the federal government, has kicked off from this point, which is Ahmadu Bello Way here on Victoria Island. So this, where I'm standing, is part of the 3 kilometers already completed, which is by the end of this May, the Federal Ministry of Works has said they will complete the first 3 kilometers. So where I'm standing is part of the project that you've seen. You see solar lights up already. You see on another section of the road, construction work is still ongoing while we await the President's arrival. This is one of the projects that the President will be commissioning since he got to office in May 2023. And very remarkable, some persons will say that this particular project, which is the 700-kilometer Coastal Highway project, which some persons have criticized, some persons have questioned the cost, some persons have questioned the design, the redesign, the realignment, and all of that. They've questioned it at different points, having the minister come up every time to explain the reason for this project. This project is 700 kilometers. It's supposed to be from here, from Lagos to Calabar, going across 9 states in Nigeria. And it's also going to be connecting. Another project that the President will be commissioning is another project that will be connecting, that is a spur of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway. But before I get to speak about other projects, for now what we're seeing is that this place has been cordoned off by security operatives. Down there where you have the canopies, you see there's a particular community that came out to show their support, irrespective of the criticisms that we've heard so far from different quarters, from the opposition party. Some communities are here to show their support and thank the Minister of Works, and also thank the President for sparing the community, which has been there, some say 600 years, some say it's been there for decades, which I'm talking about Okwaja community. So they're here to show their support for the President. That's amidst so many other persons that are here just to show their support for the President's renewed hope agenda in the last 1 year. And so that's what we're seeing so far. Apart from the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway that the President will be flagging off, he's also going to be flagging off the 1,000-kilometer Sokoto-Badagry Highway, which is a spur from this Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project. He's also going to be flagging off the 461 Africa Trans-Sahara Route project, and also is going to be flagging off emergency repairs on 330 road projects across Nigeria. Bimbo.
All right, Sarah, talking about this all-important 700-kilometer project, what are you hearing from neighboring communities with regards to the presence of this project in their community?
It's been what would I call it? It's been a topsy-turvy journey for the Ministry of Works, particularly with the back and forth of the alignment of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Way. It's been on the news since the project was announced that they were going to start the project in earnest. Some persons have questioned the speed at which the high-tech, that's the construction company, has been approaching the project, the speed at which they've been constructing from the kilometer zero to this point. This happened in just about 2 months, and they are hoping to complete this project in 8 years. That's according to the minister. He says that the project will be complete in 8 years. Already, they're starting, they said they would, after this flag off. They're going to continue the project in sections 3 and section 4. That's in Akwa Ibom and in Cross River State. So for the communities along the stretch, if you take a look at some just behind this card, where the minister had talked about shanties along the coastal highway, he had demolished all of that. But for the ancient communities, for the indigenous communities, they had of course had a back and forth with the minister. One of those communities, you know, is here to support the minister after negotiations and discussions back and forth with the minister. The minister has decided to go back to the old alignment, then come back to the realignment of the project. As he has said, that alignment of this Lagos-Calabar coastal highway will continue as the project proceeds. So at this section, they finished this particular section 3 kilometers already. They are moving on to some other kilometers, which the popular landmark beach and across Okwaja community down to Lekki Deep Sea Port. And that's what we're going to see in this section 1 of phase 1 of the Lagos-Calabar coastal highway.
All right, Sarah, thanks indeed for that update. Let's quickly move over to our correspondent, Adedoja Salam Adeniyi, who is also standing by to give us updates. Adedoja, what's the situation where you are?
Okay, Bimbo, I'm at the Oworoshoki Apapa Expressway, where President Bola Tinubu will kick off his inauguration of projects here in Lagos. This is the paved way, the concrete-paved road that is to be inaugurated. It is the newly construction paved road to the nation's gateway ports in Apapa and Sinkan Island. This road was financed by the Dangote Group using its tax credits. It is expected to bring relief to port users who had suffered great losses as a result of bad roads and traffic problems in Lagos State. And so, aside from this, President Bola Tinubu would also be inaugurating the Third Mainland Bridge. The Third Mainland Bridge is the 11.8 kilometers bridge. As I said, it's kicking off from here, and from here it's moving down to for the Lagos-Calabar coastal road. The president will be inaugurating the Third Mainland Bridge, the newly refurbished Third Mainland Bridge. The Third Mainland Bridge is the most used bridges in Lagos State. Of course, the Third Mainland Bridge measures 11.8 kilometers in length, and then the bridge has undergone rounds of repairs and replacement of bearings and worn out expansion joints. But this is the first time, Bimbo, that the bridge, the Third Mainland Bridge, will witness a comprehensive repairs and complete asphalt resurfacing since its construction 34 years ago. I must also let you know that security is watertight around the Oworoshoki area. Roads are being cordoned off, and of course, I can see the Lagos Neighborhood Safety Watch and the Nigerian Road Safety managing traffic in this area. And then the Nigerian Army, I can see the Nigerian Army, I can see Nigerian Police Force. It has been a joint security forces around this area, a joint security forces to provide safety for the #1 citizen of Nigeria. All of these projects for Mr. President is to mark his first year in office. Series of projects to be inaugurated in Lagos today. It's kicking off from here, as I said, the concrete paved road, and then is also going down for the Lagos-Calabar highway, and of course the Third Mainland Bridge. I'm doing this on the road without a professional camera, Bimbo, because of the security that is watertight in this area. That is the event place proper. So my cameraman had already mounted his camera, and they said he cannot bring out his camera to record elsewhere. And this is the only place we can do what I'm doing right now, and that's why I'm reaching out to you via Zoom. Abimbola.
Yes, indeed, Adedoja, I can see that. Thanks for giving us that update. And thank you, Sarah, for the updates. Of course, we have a correspondent in designated areas in the state monitoring activities, of course, talking about projects that are expected to be commissioned by President Bola Tinubu as part of activities marking his 1 year in office. Thanks indeed for that update. All right, moving on. The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, has tasked paramilitary agencies under his supervision to rededicate them